It seemed all offseason that many members of the national media were saying that Baker Mayfield was due to have a bounce-back year. Throw in the first game against the Baltimore Ravens, now everyone sees me changing their tune. Let's take a look. So you've got Ryan Clark, former Pittsburgh Steeler, on ESPN, said we should not be crushing Baker Mayfield this morning. You know why? Because Baker Mayfield isn't talented. So in turn, it is our fault, not his fault. It's my fault that I thought he should have been #1 overall. It's my fault that I expected him to be a superstar. Now you got Stephen A. Smith. Keep in mind that this is a guy who is a former #1 overall pick, and he's going against a guy who was the last pick in the first round of the NFL draft. Look at the difference between the two, Baker Mayfield and Lamar Jackson. Not just in terms of skill set, but in how much you have improved. Then you've got Brian Billick from NFL Network. If you look at the box score on Sunday for Baker Mayfield, if it were Joe Burrow in Cincinnati, we'd go, well, okay, that's rookie-esque. We can recognize that. But that's not what we're talking about here. Is there a bigger game for any player in the NFL, more of a must-win in a short week than Baker Mayfield going against a rookie Joe Burrow in Cincinnati? This is going to be interesting on Thursday night because this guy, it's clearly on his shoulders. There will be no excuses given. So guys, what do you think? Is there more pressure on Baker Mayfield coming from Cincinnati Bengals or from the national media?
Well, I think it's interesting because Billick was one of the guys that turned around and came on Baker's side. I think a lot of the national guys did that. They're forgetting they played the Baltimore Ravens, clearly one of the best teams in the NFL, among the top 4. I think most of us would agree. So if he turns it around and plays well and wins the next 2, these are teams and quarterbacks more on his level than what he met yesterday. And by the way, quarterbacks don't play against quarterbacks.